What's going on, everyone? I'm Corey from City Wrestling Radio, and this is the Nor.Cal Wrestling Round-Up, where I'm here to give you all the results from all the shows that happened last week, tell you where to go next week to see some live wrestling in your area. Also got some news regarding the King of the Indies. I don't want to waste any of your time, but guys, if you want to stay up to date with City Wrestling Radio, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell in the bottom at CWR415, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Because we got a lot of shows available at soundcloud.com/City Wrestling Radio. The Raw review, where we review Monday Night Raw, of course. Smack It is our SmackDown Live recap and review show. Also the B show, where we review NXT and NXT UK. Also got some other stuff that we pepper in there. News, keep you up to date with news. SoundCloud.com/City Wrestling Radio. But guys, if you really want to help the show, go to brownbutterwrestling.com/CWR.html. You can pick up the City Wrestling Radio official t-shirt. Be the first on your block to be repping the coolest, the hippest, the freshest wrestling podcast in the greater San Francisco area. Sizes available, extra small to 4XL. Go buy a shirt, brownbutterwrestling.com/CWR.html. Let's get into results from last week. Let's kick it off from last Thursday. That's April 18th. From Oakland, California, Stoner U presents 48 Hours. We had Rick Scott Stoner and Joey Gonzo, I believe, going to a time limit draw. The sound was kind of cut at this point, so I wasn't able to figure out exactly what happened, but for sure, draw match was called out. Then we had Rob Hands and Marcelo also ended in a double countout, so 2 draws in a row. Then we have Caution. The team of Boone and Anton Voorhees defeated Team Balls, Andy Daytona, and the Great Bambina. And then we had Big B defeated Bruno B via submission. The plus-size model, Vic Martel, won a triple threat match. The Dojo, that's HB Ken and Coach Nugs, defeated Bartman and Boyce in the Hood. And then in a match between the Berkeley Brawler, Richard Schneery versus Kenny K and Hip Hop Harry of the Squad, it ended in complete chaos with an all-out brawl ensued. The Stoner Brothers got out there. They got involved. But Brawler and Schneery stand tall at the very end. Wow. I'll keep you up to date with all Stoner U matches. I believe it happens each month at the Stoner University. Let's move on to Friday, April 19th. Hood Slam presents Lethal Lottery 9. We kicked it off. So Lethal Lottery, a bunch of tag team matches. All the participants chosen at random. Then all the winners from each match go to a battle royal at the end to be crowned the Lethal Lottery trophy holder. I'm going to switch hands again. We kicked off, and guys, if you can't make it to a Hood Slam show, because Hood Slam happens literally almost every week. Next week there's no Hood Slam. I know, I'm sorry, but the Oakland Metro Opera House had some prior engagements that they couldn't get around it. But in order for them to be there every Friday, they got to take one Friday off. But guys, follow them on Twitch, because you can watch Hood Slam live on twitch.com or twitch.tv, one of them. Whichever one it is, because there's a lot of dot somethings now. But go check them out. We kicked it off with Matt Carlos and the Dark Sheik defeated Richard Schneery and Funny Bone. When Matt Carlos gets a dirty pin, baby, he had his feet on the ropes against Funny Bone. Then we had El Chupacabra, Chupi and Hip Hop Harry defeated Anton Voorhees and Batmanuel when Chupi hit a destroyer on Batmanuel. Drexel and Johnny Drinko defeated Big B and the Berkeley Brawler. Big B hit a chokeslam to both Drexel and Drinko, but Brawler tagged himself in. It was a selfish tag in. He went for a pin on Johnny Drinko, but Johnny Drinko reversed it into a crucifix pin to win the match for his team. Big B then gave the Berkeley Brawler a chokeslam after the match. Then we had Royce Isaacs and Steven Tresaro defeated Scott Rick Stoner and Boone by pinfall. There was a money clip from Isaacs to Boone, followed by a scissors kick from Tresaro to Boone. And Isaacs gets the pin and the win on Boone. And then we had Rob Hands and Rick Scott Stoner defeated Otis the Gimp and Brittany Wonder and HB Ken and Kenny K in a triple threat tag team match. And then The Golden Gig Championship was on the line, where Coach Joey Nuggs put his championship up against anybody chosen at random. The Glorious Banana comes out but falls short against Coach Nuggs. And then we go to the Lethal Lottery Battle Royal. The winner, the Mexican werewolf El Chupacabra, wins the Lethal Lottery Battle Royal. So he is now this year's Lethal Lottery trophy holder winner. I don't know how many times I want to say Lethal Lottery in a row. And then we move on to National Pro Wrestling League in Santa Rosa, California. This happened last Saturday, April 20th. We kicked off with Dominic Teixeira defeated Starboy. El Gringo defeated Dirty Drew. Unlike my favorite wrestler, Dreamy Drew, this is Dirty Drew. Kid Murray defeated Johnny Dynamo. The two shook hands afterwards and celebrated their match with a toast of orange soda and red wine. That sounds like it'd be a dirty mix, but it was drank separately, so it's okay. Sin Bodhi defeated Super Beetle. The NPWL Women's Championship, Taylor Hendricks defeated Cassie Cattell in a non-title match. Then it was revealed, due to his inability to make the show and defend his NPWL Championship, the NPWL champion Steiker Gungaseki has now forfeited his championship. The belt was awarded to D-Rogue with Lucian Delight, who battled the challenger of Hernandez to a time limit draw. Hernandez won initially the match, but Lucian pointed out the last count for the 3 count happened 2 seconds after the time limit expired, meaning D-Rogue retained the championship. And then we have Juventud Guerrera defeated Kota Hero in the main event. After the match, the two shook hands as a sign of respect to each other. Then we go to last Saturday, April 20th, from Action Coast Empire Wrestling presents Sky High. Now, I do have a new rule on this show. I cannot give results out for tapings, but guys, go to youtube.com, search Action Coast Empire Wrestling, follow them, and they are going to post all the matches from this show, so you can see on youtube.com. And then we're going to go back for some more Hood Slam action to Eureka, California. Last Saturday, April 20th, all high and mighty from Eureka, California. Richard Schneery retained his golden fanny packs against the Glorious Banana. Choopy defeated Juice Lee and Dark Sheet after a destroyer to the Dark Sheet. And then we had a double DQ when Otis the Gimp and Drexel got into a fight involving personal massagers that don't. Anyways, and then they struck the referee with them. Wiggles, the ref, was struck with these items, and then the match was thrown out. DQ, nobody wins. And then we had Coach Nuggs defeated Big Baby Powder to retain his Golden Gig Championship. And then the main event, Funny Bone defeated James C. So guys, keep a lookout for more Hood Slam on twitch.tv. And then let's get in some news this week regarding King of the Indies. It was announced this week via Pro Wrestling Revolution, All Pro Wrestling, and King of the Indies Facebook page that this year at the King of the Indies 2019, there will be a Battle Royal for the first time ever. The Johnny August Memorial Battle Royal will take place. Who will be in it? What will be at stake? Only time will tell. I will keep you guys posted on here. And guys, like I said, follow us on social media because that'll be the first place I will let you guys know as soon as I hear. So let's get into shows for next week, shall we? We have 7 shows happening all around the Bay Area, so let's get into it. Now we have Saturday, April 27th. We kick it off with Pro Championship Wrestling presents Extreme Measures. This happens in Oroville, California. We're going to have Rick Luxury defending his PCW Heavyweight Championship against P. Daddy. The PCW Tag Team Champions will be defending their championships against the Ugly Dojo. So Next Level will be defending their PCW Tag Team Championships against the Ugly Dojo. Tickets, front row $25, general admission just $10. In advance, though, $15 at the door. And then we're going to go to Union City for All Pro Wrestling presents Union Landing. This takes place at 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is 1800 H Street in Union City, California. J.R. Kratos versus Jekyll's, D-Rogue versus Papo Esco, Adam Thorstow versus Steven Tresaro. The Rock and Rodeo Express versus the Bad Boys. Will Hobbs versus Marcus Lewis for the APW Worldwide Internet Championship. And that's going to be one to watch because Marcus Lewis and Will Hobbs used to be tag team partners known as Lion Power. We'll see what happens when two former best friends go at it one-on-one. And then we're going to have Jungle Boy defending his APW Junior Heavyweight Championship against Wrestling Observer Live's Brian Alvarez. He'll be in town going after that championship. And then the main event, Jacob Fatu defends his APW Universal Championship against Luster the Legend of Reno Scum. Tickets $15 to $20. Check out eventbrite.com. And then we're going to go to East Bay Pro Wrestling presents the Endgames. This takes place at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., 110 2nd Avenue, Pacheco, California, at the Pacheco Square Garden, the world-famous Pacheco Square Garden. Action Coast Wrestling champion Mike Matthews will defend his title against Daniel Torch because Calljack is still out of action. D-Rogue will face Kenny K to determine who will face Calljack for his East Bay Pro Wrestling Championship at the 4-year anniversary show. Sean Sims versus Big Guy Stuff himself, Brutal Rob Hands, and more, including Victor Von Richter, JMM, the world's freshest tag team, and more. The doors open at 7 o'clock. Tickets just $10. Kids, just $8. And let's move on to Sunday, where California Championship Wrestling presents California Championship Wrestling. Doors open at 4 o'clock. Show from 5 to 8 p.m. This is at 80 West G Street, Unit C, Los Banos, California. Lucha Libre action featuring a main event of the world's freshest tag team, Too Fresh versus El Pacto. Arrive early. Seating will be limited. Stage seats available upon reservation. Please call the Paraiso Brewery for more information. I'll put all that info down below. And then we go on to Oakley, California for Lucha Champs. This is for episode 1.4. This is a taping. This is at 60 Broadway Street in Oakley, California. Tickets just at the door. And then we go to Blacklist Pro Wrestling all the way down in Fresno, California, 833 East Fern Avenue, Fresno, California. Tickets, general admission, just $15. Kids, 12 and under, $5. Military and first responders, just $10. And then we're going to go back to East Bay Pro Wrestling for a student showcase. Guys, what's better than seeing the future of professional wrestling? Go check out another East Bay Pro Wrestling show in Pacheco, California. No matches have been confirmed yet, but the superstars in action will be as followed. Wrestling personified Rick Luxury, Nathan Brick, Leon Ekuza, the Yellow Boots himself, Cliff Hendricks, Mr. East Bay Pro Victor Von Richter, JMM Popcorn Mike, and the students of the East Bay Pro Wrestling Training Academy. Tickets just $5 at the door. So, guys, that's all I got for you today. And I believe, I'm sorry, this is at 1110. This is at the same place as they usually are. 110 2nd Avenue, number D8, Pacheco, California, the Pacheco Square Garden. So that's all I got for you guys this week. Be sure to check out all the City Wrestling Radio shows. Buy a t-shirt, help out the show, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.